what we love about RVing.
My number one, freedom.
That's it. That's what it's all about. It's the freedom to move around. It's the freedom to go explore, change areas. So this is Joey.
And this is Mike.
And we're in
Our mobile backpack.
Coming to you on our 1 year
Nomadiversary.
Woo, 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 woo. We've been out on the road touring the country for a year. We've done 11 national parks, just under 10,000 miles, 16 states, and 40 friends and family.
It's been amazing. It's been an amazing journey. And we're still talking to each other.
Yeah, we still talk to each other most days. Yeah,
most days.
No,
most hours, actually.
We're doing fine. We love to go in the country, and then we love to go in the city for a while. We mix it up. So we boondock. We enjoy boondocking. We go to the campgrounds, and we go to full hookups, and we enjoy that. We really like to mix it up.
Yep. I know when we first started, I can remember we were a little apprehensive about that boondocking thing. And once we tried it, we went, oh, we can do this. It was pretty easy.
Easy peasy.
And then the more we did it, the more we learned how to do it.
Yeah.
It was just like, sometimes that's the perfect place to be.
I think in January, we were in Quartzsite, Arizona, and we were boondocking out there for a couple of weeks. And we really learned how the rig works and how the solar works and keeps the batteries up and our water and the tanks and all. So we did good.
Yeah, we were out for at least 9 to 10 days.
Oh, yeah. We
good.
can go out for about 2 weeks.
Yep.
When we first started boondocking, I know Joey was apprehensive, as I was, about, we're in the desert, like in Arizona, and the snakes and scorpions. I don't like the idea of scorpions.
I don't like the idea of snakes.
But tell them, we didn't
We
see
never
any.
saw a single one in all the travels that we've been. We've never seen anything.
Right.
We've seen bear. We've seen buffalo. We've seen the big guys.
Mm-hmm.
The most invasive thing that we've found is
mosquitoes.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, I hate those. They're everywhere.
Everywhere.
We've been to places where I don't care about this. You spray all you want, and you'll probably get bit less.
But they love me, and as you can see, these little bugs over here love me too.
They just love you.
They just love me. I'm so sweet.
She's so lovable.
But mosquitoes specifically,
That's right.
they will all land on me and make their little home and get whatever they need, and it's
true.
Don't like them.
But we'll get.
All in all, it's just part of the journey, and we've learned to use whatever bug spray we need. We started out with the kind with DEET in it, but now we're using an organic kind.
Organic. Yep.
We're going to see how that works and kind of stay on the organic level because I can't stand the smell of DEET. Yes.
That part. You want to do some like-minded people that we met?
Oh, we have met some amazing
people.
RV people in this community.
A lot. What's nice about they're like-minded. They're on the road too. They're traveling. So we've got that in common, and we talk about places we've been and we're going to.
So along the journey, we've been asked lots of different questions and how we're enjoying it, how long we're going to do it, where do we stay, what's our favorite place. I mean, we're asked all kinds of questions all the time and answer a few of those things like our RV choice.
Especially the easy ones that we can answer quick.
Yeah. So we have 168 square feet. We have a Class C, tiny, as you've probably seen. We have a Class C RV, and it's a Coachman, and it's bedroom, bathroom, closet, oven, stove,
No
TV,
hallways. We're missing the hallways.
Well, we do have the little hallway that goes from the door to the bed.
Hallway.
Yeah, we do have a little hallway.
Yeah.
And we have the upstairs, the downstairs. And
we do have
modes.
a step up. Yes.
We do have a step up. And we have the
do.
basement. Yeah, we have all of that.
And we have the wine cellar.
Yeah.
And we have the loft bedroom.
Yeah, we have all those things.
Yeah.
And it's very comfy, and we love it, and we've just enjoyed it the whole entire time.
No, it's been fine. We weren't sure. I thought we'd be fine with it, and it turns out we are. You know, originally I was going to get something a little bit bigger, then we've got a good deal on this, and I got it, and I'm glad I did. It's been fine. It's comfortable enough. Any smaller, I don't think it would happen. Any part of this was any smaller, I think it might be too small.
Right, but it's interesting when we meet people on the road, especially people who are in the larger vehicles, the larger trailers and stuff. A lot of them will look at ours and go, gosh, either I want to downsize or I wish I had considered that whenever we were buying ours, because sometimes the rigs are just way too big. So it's been kind of an interesting journey. While we're in a small RV, it's very convenient, and it does what we need it to do, which is give us the what is it, the respite.
It's a rest. Yeah, it
like
really
today,
is. It's a
we're out in
retreat.
the Olympic National Park. We're going to have a little picnic in just a minute, and we're having a ball. Yeah, and then we'll go back and...
So that works out good. And somebody asked me about our Toad. Yeah, I'm glad we did get a Jeep. And I don't mind towing it around. It's not a big deal. And it sure is useful. In the national parks, you can take RVs anywhere pretty much. But when you go out of here and you're in the city, it's kind of nice to have something that you can just jam around in and leave the RV wherever you are.
And another thing that people ask us a lot is, how far in advance do you plan your trips? And it's like...
The answer is not very far.
Do we make reservations? No.
Not often.
Are our plans in Jello? Absolutely.
In Jello. Yes.
There's many times we've shown up to an RV park, and the fact that we were 21 foot was perfect because they had just exactly that size spot. So if we were any bigger, we wouldn't have gotten into those places.
Same, we were up in Yellowstone. We went up there to pull in. If we had anything bigger than a 21, we couldn't have gotten in those spaces. But we were able to stay in Yellowstone at 3 different camping areas for 8 days. And we wouldn't have been able to do that if we had a 30-footer or something. It wasn't going to happen. It was just too booked up.
Yeah, and
so that works out.
Yeah, and we've showed up at different places all the time, just trying to get something, and usually we're very, very successful.
What we love about RVing.
My number one, freedom.
That's it. That's what it's all about. It's the freedom to move around. It's the freedom to go explore, change areas. It's just, like you say, 16 states, 11 national parks.
What more could you add? Many other things, because we see sites along the way that we'll stop in a place and just explore it just for the fun of it, because it looks pretty interesting.
That's right.
Yeah. So later on down the road, when we're going to be putting together some videos that show some of those places that we've stopped into that we would have never stopped into had we not been in that area. So there'll be fun little videos about museums and wineries and breweries and parks and those kinds of things.
They're coming. It just takes a lot longer to do those.
Yeah. Let's see. Family and friends. One of the things we heard this on something the other day. Do you miss your family and friends? And the answer is no. And the reason we don't miss and we don't mean that negatively. We don't mean that negatively. We love our family and friends. What we love about it is that we have been able to visit the 40 relatives and friends over the whole time that we've been out. And the reason that we love it is that we get to spend quality time with them and really enjoy their company. These times are much more special than other. We just had our friends pop out from Fremont, California. They came and visited us in Utah, and we stayed with them a week and traveled over about. We went to 3 national parks with them, and it was delightful. We just loved every minute with them. Yes. Do we miss anything? I don't know. People ask us that all. Do you miss anything?
What do you miss?
Nothing.
No.
What do you miss?
I think that the main thing I miss, I used to go to the gym and work out, and I used to go to a class and in the steam room, and I'd swim. I miss that. I've got a gym membership still, but the gyms aren't always handy, and I'm not getting enough exercise. I've got to figure out a way to incorporate more exercise in this.
But we do hike a lot.
Yeah, we hike, but that's okay. But still, I don't know if we hike regular enough. But even so, I still miss some of that. I like to swim. I still miss that. So, but that's it, you know. But I can work around that. I can figure out new ways to exercise, and it'll be fine.
Yeah, we've had to modify some of the things we do. It's like our exercise. We used to go to the gym all the time and do those things. Mike loved his swim class, loved the steam room. Even eating was kind of an interesting thing, the types of foods that we were eating. We were on Weight Watchers when we first started this. We had been on it for about 2.5 years. While we were first part on the road, we were trying everything in sight that was available to us because it was new and different, and there were local restaurants and there were yummies that we hadn't had, and we ended up gaining a little bit of weight over that.
Yeah.
But it was enough that we took a look from our experience with our Weight Watchers journey, that we took a look at it and said, nah, I don't think we want to go down that road. We worked too hard to get where we were.
Yeah.
So along this journey as well, we've done a few little upgrades in our RV. And some of them are in our list below. So right as we started this journey, we knew that there was a few things that we needed to get to enhance the journey that we're going on, and that was solar and the Wi-Fi booster.
Those were two important things, and we got the tire minders, which keep the PTMS and keep track of the air pressure of the tires all the time. Keep me informed. The cellular booster, the Wi-Fi boosters have been great. It does boost our cell signals, really helped us out a lot. And the solar, well, I bought a solar suitcase at the RV show, and it worked out really well. It's a 200 watts, and it keeps the batteries charged and does a fine job.
The other thing that we ran into a challenge was cell service. We had Sprint when we went out on the road. We changed that halfway through.
We've got Verizon on our phones now. Much better. There's much more coverage than there was with Sprint. So we switched from Sprint to Verizon. We're much happier. There's much more coverage with Verizon. We have a Verizon hotspot, extra, a MiFi, and we also got one from AT&T. If you saw our video on it, you know, which is on a link below. You can check that out.
And that's how we overcame the internet challenges.
That's right, yeah.
And then you did the pole thing, the
yeah,
booster.
well, you know, I got a booster, and it wasn't high enough, so I got a 20-foot pole, a window washing pole that I clip onto the side if I need to get it up there and really find that signal. So yeah, we've been working at it.
The other question has is, what would you change on your journey? I don't know. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, I think I'm fine with what we've done and so far, and there's really nothing I can think of to change. We keep saying we're going to slow down, and we will, but we haven't yet. We're still, the longest we've ever stayed anywhere was 2 weeks, and we don't do that very often. Most of the time we're out in a week. We find 5 days to 7 days is great, but a lot of times we don't. You know, it's 3 or 4 days here, then the next spot, 3 or 4 days. Just right now, that seems to work for us. I figured we would have slowed down by now, but we still haven't. Hopefully this next year. I think we're going to take more time. We're going to work on that.
Yeah, sometimes we do downtimes, though. When we get to a spot after a travel day, we usually take the next day and kind of breathe for a moment.
Yeah, because you can't do travel days. You can't get anything done, really. And then the day after that, you work into it. But what we found, too, is we can't see everything everywhere we go.
But we can go back.
We go back.
Absolutely.
So we can check the area out, find stuff, and then when we go back, we go to different things we haven't done that we wanted to. So all in all, it's worked out real good.
Yeah, we're having fun, and I don't know when we're going to ever stop. What do you think? I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay. So if you really enjoyed this video and learned some things about being on the road with us, give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed,
subscribe and hit the little bell, and then when we put out a new video, you'll get notified. You'll like them. I promise you. You'll like the videos, and subscription is painless, and it costs you nothing. Sweet deal.
Just a few minutes of your time to watch our videos.
That's right. Get our smiling faces.
And we have a goal we're working towards, 1,000.
1,000 subscribers.
We're taking it one subscriber at a time.
And we appreciate your
'em.
comments.
Mhm.
Leave your comments. You got something to say, talk to us. We're
Yep.
good. We're out here. We'll talk to you.
And every subscriber that hit us up last time that we
Thank you.
posted a video, we really appreciate it.
appreciate it.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Yeah, so after the year, here's what I can say for sure. We're having fun and we're enjoying life. Bye.
Buggies.
I know, it's crazy.
They just love
That
us.
thing's running, right?
Yes, it is
Okay,
running.
all right.
Yeah.
So,
No. No.
oh my God, I looked down. This guy's, holy shit, that's big. That was way too big. Oh my God, there's so many bugs in here, and bees and flies and shit. Driving me nuts. Anyway. Okay, this is ridiculous.
Well, they're going to fly around us. Remember?
We don't get up with this.
What's that?
No, they're not going to bite me as much, I hope.